Jim Hillin. I'm from Corpus Christi, Texas. That's where I grew up. And I first went to school at Baylor University in Waco, Texas. I studied music education and music performance.
So did you do music?
Yes, I did. I decided to come to Los Angeles after graduating from Baylor and went to graduate school at Cal State Northridge to study composition for television and film and also get a performance degree. My goal originally, obviously, was to come to Los Angeles and do what I could do to be a studio musician. And I did that for a few years. And it was, inconsistent work. Some months I'd make enough for 6 months, and then some months I'd make nothing at all. And the nothing at all months started outweighing the 6 months. And so I said, okay, well, I've always been an artist and an animator. Let's go see if I can find some work. And I got a job as an in-store artist at a Tower Records in Sherman Oaks that had just opened. And eventually I got hired to go be the same thing at Tower Records on the Strip. This was 1981 through 1984. So sort of a highlight year, or if you will, in the industry. The industry was pumping big time, and there was a lot of people coming through the store, of course. Sort of got to meet everybody, which was fun. And producers and stars and actors and, a lot of famous musicians. So for anything for me, no. No. I mean, they probably could have, but, one of the things back in those days that I didn't learn at the schools I went to was what a networking opportunity meant, right? That's something I've had to learn over time. I was an artist, and there was a friend of mine who was an editor on, Kiss of the Spider Woman. And she had a friend with money who was coming to California to open up a computer graphics company in Pasadena, and they needed an artist to work cheap, and I was like, boy, is that me. We traveled, and we went to the National Association of Computer Graphics, I think it was. I can't remember what it was called, really. The National Computer Graphics Association, right? Yeah. So we went to that, which was in L.A., and then we went to SIGGRAPH in San Francisco, and all for trying to figure out, well, what software should we use and what software is out there, and is there anything off the shelf that works for us, and et cetera, et cetera. His name was John Tynes, Tynes, and he was from Dallas, I think, and his dad was the chief geologist for the Hunt brothers. And his father had passed away and left everything to the two sons. And he came out here to start a computer graphics company. It was called the J. Wagner Tynes Company. So there you go. So I worked for them for a year. And one of the things that I learned how to do was a set of software out of a Washington, D.C. company called West End Film. And I guess it was originally a film controlling software, right, for down shooters and things. But they'd turned it into a CG previewer. And so we started doing some video stuff with that. And it was pretty rough, as far as like what it could do and all that kind of stuff. But we managed to make some money with it, doing vector graphics and a few other things. Oh, gosh. I think Aero Mexico was one. I did a bunch of illustrations for the Los Angeles Times for the front of the calendar section on the digital software. The art directors are very surprised. This was done on a computer, this kind of a thing.